to my channel. Happy Vlogmas. Yes, I'm doing Vlogmas. And today should have been the second day of Vlogmas, but it's the first day of Vlogmas because that's just how we roll around here. We are always late. We are always running behind. We make these overambitious plans. I see things in the grandiose and the execution sometimes fails miserably just because sometimes when I make my plans, I forget all the other parts of my life that are actually my priority. Not that you guys aren't my priority, but you're not my first priority. You understand that, right? I have a family and my daughter, she needs me. So the plan was for us to start our Vlogmas videos on Sunday, December 1st, which somehow Karen didn't think about the fact that we were just coming back from our weekend family time away. And my daughter would probably have some things to catch up on. Like they gave her a lot of homework for Thanksgiving and we weren't home to do the Thanksgiving packet. So a lot of it had to be done on Sunday. And then maybe because of all the homework, I mean, it's not like we didn't start it. We started it before we went on the trip. It was just so much. So a lot of it was done on Sunday. And then towards the evening, had book club discussion, which I had to prepare for. And then sometime around the evening time, my daughter started bemoaning the fact that she had to return to school. And so the rest of the day was just simply consumed with trying to help her through that emotional point and not succumb to the emotions myself. So the Vlogmas video, the first Vlogmas video was late, but we are here now. So happy Vlogmas. Happy December. I'm so excited to be here. It is amazing that it is December already. So we have a package. Penguin Random House sent me this book and I don't know what's inside. So we will see together. I will let you see the front. Oh, that is pretty. What is that? Black Liturgies, Prayers, Poems, and Meditations for Staying Human by Cole Arthur Riley. This is gorgeous. And it's almost, if you close your eyes and just like look through the slits, it kind of matches my outfit, right? This is a collection of prayer, poetry, and spiritual practice centering Black interior lives from the best-selling author of This Here Flesh. Oh, this is beautiful. The print is brown. It's brown. I love that. It looks like the kind of book that you could really get into. And it came with this. This fell out. This is a postcard that says, "Inhale, we are more than our pain. Exhale, we come from beauty." That's gorgeous. All right, so this, my dear friends, is leading us into what our Vlogmas content is going to be this year. So remember when I said ambitious plans, seeing things in the grandiose? I have a lot of books on my shelves. And at this point, neither you nor I know what these books are because they've been turned around now for so long that I have forgotten what a lot of them are. I know most of these. These two shelves right here are my Booker winning books because I have this big challenge to read all the Booker winners. And I've read a lot of them. Not all. I've read some of them. Maybe not a lot. I've read some of them. But my plan, my challenge is to read them in chronological order of publication and make review videos about them. So that project has kind of stalled because I don't think I've read any Booker winners this year. We're going to get back to that at some point. But I said all of that to say that for the rest of my shelves, there's some degree of anonymity because some of them are books that I know that I have. Some of them are books that I have forgotten that I have. And there is no rhyme or reason in what's turned out and whether or not I've read it, because as you can see, most of these books are turned in. These are all my books. Over there are some of the books that belong to my husband. He also has an extensive book collection. So if you're wondering why we have so many books, it's not just me. It's me, my husband, and my daughter. I still have most of the books, but they have significant numbers as well. So some of my husband's books are turned out because he's not a part of this chaos and chaotic project. But my plan for December was to gift myself maybe 24, maybe 30 books and wrap them up, and every day to unbox or open one of them and read it. Like on that day, I had to read the book or decide whether or not I wanted to read the book anymore. That's my challenge for Vlogmas 2024. So because we're starting a little late, we're not going to try to read 2 books today, but we will see. We will see how this challenge progresses. But yeah, that is going to be a big part of the Vlogmas content this year. And I'm here for it, and I hope you're here for it too. Aside from that, we will revisit some of the things that we have done in previous years that we have really, really loved. Book lists are coming back. What's on your shelf, what's spotlight on your shelf is coming back. And yeah, recommendations are coming back. Book reviews are coming back. All of that. So lots of things. And one of the big things, which I have failed to mention thus far, is that I'm doing a Christmas countdown calendar with my daughter. We didn't get a chance to print it in advance, but we are going to be doing that today. We're going to work on creating our Christmas list. What are some of the things we want to do leading up to Christmas, the Christmas season, the end of the year, that kind of thing. And we're going to make a little game out of it. So every day we get to pull one thing from the list and do it, showing our accomplishments. So Vlogmas is going to be multifaceted, I guess is what I'm saying. So stay tuned. I am heading now to the library to pick up the books. Oh, when I said I was going to gift myself books, I hope you didn't think I was going to buy 30 books, because I don't think I've bought more than 5 books this year so far, which considering the accumulation behind me, I get a lot of books sent to me from publishers. Some of them are books that I have wanted to read this year and just didn't get around to. So I'm going to now try to force myself to make decisions on these books. Do I want to read them? Do I want to keep them? Do I want to let them go? Also going to get some books from the library. And yes, I am going to wrap my library books, because my library books, most of the books especially that I get from the shelf in the library, I can renew multiple times. So I can definitely keep the book until the end of December. I'm pretty sure of that. So thank you so much for being here. In the words of Mariah Carey, it's time! Vlogmas starts now! Color coding the wrapping, so I'll know where the books are from without knowing what book it is. So the books that are wrapped like this came from the library. Book from my shelf. Roll please. We are about to open the first of our library books. So newspaper covered means that it's a library book. So let's see what today's book is going to be. Oh, it is Loving You Always by Kennedy Ryan. So I haven't read anything by this author before, and I don't know if this is where I should be starting with her, but I saw this on the shelves at the library a few weeks ago and I brought it home with me. I thought I might have been able to read it in November to kind of intersperse some of the nonfiction that I was reading, but I didn't get to it. So I wrapped it, I put it in my December list. So we're going to check this one out today. So I'm sitting in the car with the first book that I chose from my unboxing and trying to read a book in a day. But I read the first 14 pages and I realized that we jump right into a relationship with some characters, and there's some stuff that they're referring to that I feel like they didn't just happen off the pages. So I went back to the author's note and found out that this book continues the story of these characters from an earlier book entitled When You Were Mine. So this may work as a standalone, but I feel like it might be better enjoyed if I read the earlier books first. So this was my first foray into reading anything by this author, Kennedy Ryan. So I'm going to put this one down, try to get one of the earlier books from the library, and move on to the next book in my unboxing pile. So stay tuned.